A lot of Bitcoin liquidity is once again starting to pile up on that top side. But at the same exact time, we can be seeing that funding rates are starting to get very high. So do not get fooled. We are about to create a very big next move, and you want to be prepared for this next move. So we need to be talking about that exactly, what in my opinion is going to be happening with the market. So can we once again push up that like button above the 40 likes? That would be amazing. And as always, let's first of all have a look into what's that imminent short term. So what we can be seeing over here, in my opinion, is going to be quite interesting. We are currently struggling to get above our resistance. Literally every single time we are trying to get back above it, but every single time we are getting rejected, and every single rejection is getting less effective. As you can be seeing, we are definitely creating some higher lows, and at the same exact time, we are also creating equal highs, meaning that this resistance is getting weakened, and anytime soon we can be breaking above. Now also at the same time, we can be seeing that this support is still providing us with some very great support. And because of that, in my opinion, in the imminent short term, it is just going to be a game if we first can be breaking below our support, or if we can be first breaking above our resistance. And that is going to be deciding the next move. Now we can also be having a look into some kind of a consolidation pattern in the imminent short term. On the 2-hourly time frame, we can be having a look into some kind of a symmetrical triangle right here being created, and this symmetrical triangle is going to be more likely to be breaking out towards the upside. Now, that does not mean that we cannot be breaking towards the downside. Of course, we can be breaking in either direction. And in my opinion, this symmetrical triangle is a better way to have a look in towards the current price action. Because either a break towards the downside is most likely going to be resulting a break towards the downside below this support. And a break towards the upside is most likely going to be indicating a break above our resistance. So in my opinion, this symmetrical triangle is going to be very important. Now I will be talking about which direction I think it is going to be breaking in towards, and also exactly why I do think so, and also about what in my opinion is going to be happening with the longer term Bitcoin price action. But first of all, if we are going to be breaking towards the downside, well then I'm going to be once again having a look into this support level. Now, if we are going to be breaking out towards the upside, I'm going to be having a look towards targets ranging from the 46k level all the way up towards the 48k level. So yeah, pretty crazy targets in my opinion. So definitely this symmetrical triangle breakout will be a very good trading opportunity. And by the way, guys, if you are going to be interested in trading, make sure to click on that link in the description, because you can right now claim a free $1,000 trade on Bybit. You can claim this free outright position. And by the way, these positions are getting claimed very quickly, so make sure to be fast to claim your position. Only 75% remaining right now, so make sure to claim it. And guys, for me personally, I only will be trading this breakout towards the upside. I will not be shorting the current Bitcoin price, because in my opinion, I think it is too risky. Now you can be trying to short this breakdown. Maybe it is going to be a very good opportunity, but in my opinion, I'm just going to be interested in longing the current Bitcoin price, because the longer term charts are looking very good. And I will be talking about that exactly in a minute, but first of all, we are building up that liquidity on the top side, and usually around when we are creating these yellow boxes on the liquidity heat map chart, well, that means that there are a lot of short liquidations above us, and usually around Bitcoin does tend to take these liquidations. So yeah, once again, we are creating that yellow box that we have been talking about, and most likely we are going to be seeing upwards price action because of that. Now, on the opposite direction, we are also seeing very high funding rates, and this is of course a pretty bearish signal. So yeah, in both directions, you could make the case that we are going to be seeing a break towards the upside or towards the downside. But in my opinion, the break to either direction is just going to be decisive. Now, one thing to do keep in mind is that we are first of all approaching another weekend. Second of all, we do still have that CME gap above us, which is yet to be filled. We have not completely filled our CME gap above us just yet, so we can still see that upwards momentum being created to fill our CME gap. And of course, yes, we are approaching a weekend. usually around, I do not really like to trade breakouts during the weekend because usually around they tend to fake out a lot more often. So yeah, that is just something to keep in mind. But one thing is for sure, the longer term trend for Bitcoin is looking very good. I do think we are on our way still to reach that 48k target, which has always already been my longer term target right here, before we are going to be seeing a larger dump. And I do still think with the current ETF narrative that we can still see this price increases in the coming few days to the coming few weeks. Because right now we are getting very close, only about 2 weeks out from our spot Bitcoin ETF approval, and this is going to be causing way more price increases in the coming few days to the coming few weeks. So yeah, that is just going to be another reason why I think it is going to be, in the end of the day, more likely that we are going to be seeing this break towards the upside. In the longer term, I am still going to be bullish over here. And guys, remember, if you do want to be trading this current Bitcoin price action, make sure to claim this free airdrop position on Bybit. And with that being said, make sure to be following me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.